Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the video. Welcome back, channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. Just want to show you guys some photos, some vehicles that we're gonna work on. We are working on at the moment as well, and some other things here or there with other vehicles that should be work on next these couple of days, and as well as next week forward. So, just want to take that and let's get right into it. So this one, of course, 2017 Silverado. Impact from the front, of course, and to the side as well. With this hit, it did activate the airbags, of course. So pretty much it's gonna be a whole remove and install new airbags for the driver's seat, to the headliners, even to seatbelt potentiators on the driver and the driver and the passenger side. So mostly just a bunch of things that get removed and installed, or I mean removed and replaced, as well as the front bumper, chrome, the chrome grille, of course, and as well the headlamp are gonna be replaced as well. Fender replaced, hood, I don't know. Probably the hinges probably the hinges are damaged as well, because of course this did impact as well, and the gap of the fender and the hood. So once we get the new hood and everything stuff, we probably gonna think and see if we needed to be replace the hood or the hinges off the original that comes in with this hood as well, coming right here as do. Everything here else, everything's fine. It is touching the wheel. It is touching this tire as well when you turn left and right. When you do turns with this thing, it is touching. So we gotta fix this stuff as well for not interfering with the tire see when I'm recording these videos. I'm just mostly every time just replaying these videos, or also sometimes the camera, because there's a little stand right here with this monitor, it sometimes slips. So if it does slip again, my apologies. But yeah, mostly of course it's gonna be into the series as well. Some other videos. This one right here, this Honda Insight, of course. We received this car days before Christmas Eve. So this is when we're about to close the shop for holidays. Just doing some things here and there, mostly finishing other clients' vehicles that we had that fortunately I didn't post it throughout the holidays. This car has been dropped off the last day when we were working, and the customer stated that the car was rolled over, and kind of I expected it could be, because there was other things that it was a bunch of issues. Of course, the fender, the hood, all this stuff, pillar damage, roof damage, trunk damage, of course, the bumper, of course. This bumper, the rear bumper was actually okay. There was some little minor scratches, of course. Headlamp is not okay from here, and as well as probably suspension damage, because since we're moving it, unfortunately you can't move this car. It could have turned on or didn't do anything. You could park and turn it in neutral, but now the system believes that when you turn it on and you're trying to put it on drive and reverse, it thinks that it is believed, because it says I think it's an anti-theft mode, so it believes that it's been robbed, because it's kind of a pain to move this car in neutral, but you can move it. But it's just honestly, it's basically believing it's getting robbed. And every time we see the trails, since it was moved inside the shop, because today it was really rainy and the glass was cracked in the rear, so we don't want water to get in. We can see the trails in the shop, and you can see I say, well, probably the same believes that it's still in that anti-theft mode, but it wasn't. It was an accident. Of course, the whole windshield, of course, the one in the rear and the front's gonna be replaced. uh, Airbags, the driver's side, well, the airbag for the driver, as well as for the knee bag, knee airbag that comes in as well when deployed, and all the stuff is fine. The dash, the whole steering wheel column is good. The headliner, of course, one airbag I was surprised. One of the airbags for the headliner is deployed, but the other side didn't. So, that was pretty crazy to see. But honestly, that did save us some money. So probably of course, is gonna be replaced with a new airbag system. The one thing, of course, I do want to see is hopefully the SRS unit did not do any deployments, of course, and to see other things. Just turn my headset back on and just shut off. But everything sorts out pretty well. This is gonna be a pretty good find. Payment job, of course, but mostly, of course, this could be just almost semi respray the whole vehicle, because there's a bunch of dents, scratches everywhere with this car as well, and a bunch of old tape as well, since it was covered up. But all this stuff, you guys can see this in many more videos as well. We already did some really good progressions with it, so yeah, pretty good. But also to fix that problem of whether it cannot drive or not. Of course, this next one, fortunately, this kind of short tail story was ended. This was just a hit or run I mean, not hit or run. Deer accident, of course. Deer got ran over and got hit by the fender. and the door as well. Here, it survived. That's one thing. Unfortunately, the customer had issues with insurance, so unfortunately, she picked it up today, and mostly she didn't have no rental, so she had to use this for her job. So I totally understand. So, to postpone this story, mostly this will come back another day, another month. I don't know. This one, I think this is the last photo, I believe. I think so. This Ford Explorer, this 2014 one. This got impacted by it as well. It's a deer. Front impact, of course, got touched here with the door, the fender, the hood, and of course, frame damage here with where the fender is connected to the frame. And as well as the light, all this stuff is going to be replaced. Mostly, of course, these Explorer parts are expensive, so I'm going to keep an eye and see if I can find some good used ones and new ones, of course, because you never know. Some things are you can't find them in junkyards, you gotta buy them new, or you can find them eBay as well online. But mostly, there's a bunch of things inside that's been wrecked as well. Mostly, I have some photos when I sent to the insurance company as well. That they'll take a look at it because they're gonna make a estimate while looking at the photos. The virtual thing, I believe that's what they called it. Um, they mostly do that. So I'm gonna show you guys other photos of that in the next couple episodes once we take all the parts off from the hood to the bumper and all stuff to access damages and see if they miss anything as well. But I think that's pretty much it. And also, I found myself on TikTok, yes, with the hair, the llama hair. That's me, guys. The new pic. I'm just kidding. It was my uncle. He loves trolling me. He sent me this photo because I have long hair, and you can't see it because it's hold it by the headset as well. But that's pretty much it for you guys today. Not a lot of things, but hopefully tomorrow we're gonna have some good photos. I'm gonna show you guys the progression on the Honda Insight, and as well as some progression on the white Silverado that we're working on as well. So hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.